Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Seattle, center fielder, Mike Trout.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez in foul ground. One away.
Batting second here tonight.
Digging in, Trey Mancini. And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
I like how they played their game yesterday. They won yesterday's game. If they're able to play like that today, they'll win another one.
Batting third, shortstop.
Into the box, Gary Ryu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Brantley will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Halo, left fielder.
Now a bunt attempt here.
Brantley.
Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Batting second, center fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Leonis Martin is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they're putting it together. If they continue to keep it running like this, we're looking at a really good ball club.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup. Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Got him to go down swinging there. Leonis Martin is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Jose Altuve comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Batting fourth.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Jay Wang. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Jay Wang.
Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Down the first baseline.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Piscotty is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out. Here's J.D. Martinez. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand. Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
Into the box now, number 11. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Late that time for a strike.
1-2.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here's another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is 1 left for Seattle. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
And leading off for the Halo.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Trout racing back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300. Takes a good curveball at the knees. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting 7th, first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. Ryu up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone. Here's Justin Morneau. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Justin Morneau.
Hit in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 9th, first baseman.
Stepping
Danny
into the box,
Valencia.
Danny Valencia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
That pitch was way out of the zone. Looks like he's decided in his mind, as soon as he releases, I'm swinging.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Trey Mancini is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Well, for Trout, he's at second with his second double of this young season. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, he's made two tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. From the stretch,
And leading off for the Halo,
Sandy Leon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first in time, one away.
batting ninth.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, two down. Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. Two away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless.
Hitting off for Seattle, shortstop, Gary Ryu.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, he went for the big swing. He ends up getting a swinging butt. You couldn't roll the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swing and a liner, but foul.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Ready with the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder, J.D.
Digging in to try it
Martinez.
again, J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up. A pitch out. The throw. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Martin going back on it. He gets there to make the catch, and that. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he takes ball one.
Number 12.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
That one's in there. 3-1. In there, and it's full 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Wang over to his left. One away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The curveball that catches the inside corner. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were two good pitchers' pitches. both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jose Altuve goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And that misses 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, number 11 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 11.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Sanchez.
High in the air out to center field. Piscotty's there for it. 2 gone.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Here's Justin Morneau. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping the first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Into the box, Danny Valencia as he lifts it in the air to right field. Moving under it, Piscotty. And that's the third out. Mariners digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. 4-1. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And that's going to land foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
This is a really good at bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout regardless of the outcome. They go, great AB, man, great AB.
Martinez has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss that time by Gonzalez. 2 strikes to him now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Angels are gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder number 27, Mike
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot? That's a good take on that fastball there.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
In now, Trey Mancini. Hit in the air to left. After it is Brantley. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, #1.
Ready once again, Gary Ryu. A hit in 2 tries so far. To short, hit hard. Marte has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Jay Wang. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate. Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Well, with 3 balls on the hitter, you knew he was coming with the fastball. The only question was the runner at first going to be running? He was not. Now we're first and second.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Stepping in now, number 11. Fouled straight back. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sandy Leon. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, it's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Shoots this one over to first. Valencia comes up with it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Center fielder, number 12.
Foul back.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings, he's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Up next for Seattle.
Digging in once again, Justin Morneau.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Number 24 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Danny Valencia will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Roasted into left field. That's a base hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Mike Trout will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-0 delivery. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Striding in once again, Trey Mancini. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit on the ground out to short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Santiago Casilla will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone before.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Third baseman number 15,
Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter, right fielder.
Striding in, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lays off 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
First baseman number 25.
Line to the right side. And that will conclude matters here. Coming to the plate now, Gary Ryu. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Fouled back. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Jay Wang. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
A runner at first with no outs here. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
J.D. Martinez.
He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Beautiful diving stop. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Mariners go down quietly there, but they're on top 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leon. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Number 47.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
This is in the air to left. Mancini moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. To third, scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Left fielder, number
Here's
23.
Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he lays off there 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood and a broken bat.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Back now with the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Glenn Perkins enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Number 11 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Leon is under it. 1 down.
Now batting. Catcher.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Shot back up the middle, but right to the second baseman, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Here's Justin Morneau. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Good pitch there as it's swung on and missed by Morneau. 0-2 now.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Digging in now, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. Sean Doolittle is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Next for the Angels.
Now batting, Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Mancini is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Number 15, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Doolittle's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Number 12 earns his first win of the season, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Ariel Miranda takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. Sean Doolittle earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the A's allowed 5 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 2-1. As of today, the Royals are in 3rd place in the AL Central, while the Athletics are in 2nd place in the AL West. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim sent 3 balls into the seats as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-0. Looking at the standings, the Angels sit in 2nd place in the American League West, and the Rangers are in last place in the AL West. The Rays combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-2. Heading into today, the Yankees are in 1st place in the American League East, while the Rays are in 4th place in the AL East. The Toronto Blue Jays only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Orioles 2-0. At the moment, the Blue Jays are leading the AL East, while the Orioles sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. Drew Stubbs sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6 as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 9-3. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team.